Hello, CCSD. This is Dr. Brewer, and today I'm with Char Schoonover, okay, the matriarch of many ways of Clinton Community School District, definitely the most veteran. Okay, so Char, congratulations on being the shout out of the week this week. Well deserved, particularly because the Third Friday count had recently happened. Okay, but before we get to the Third Friday count, why don't you tell everybody a little bit about yourself, Char? What do you do in the district? How long have you been here? A little bit.
Okay, I've been in the district, this is my 32nd year. I spent 25 years in the middle school as an administrative assistant. Now my duties have changed. I'm the registrar, the keeper of the student records, do some of the Skyward configuration, that sort of thing. That's about it. Yeah.
Well, you do a lot, Char. I see it every day, as we share the same office space, so I see all the work that you do, and thank you for everything that you do. One of the things that Char takes care of for us here at the schools is the Third Friday count, which is a really big deal for all school districts across the state of Wisconsin, as the Third Friday does impact our revenue. And Char, what goes into doing the Third Friday count?
Well, with the Third Friday count, we are actually, as it sounds, we are counting our students. We have to know that the students that we have on our record of enrollment match who are actually what they call butts and seats on that particular day. And it does get to be, you have to do a fair amount of detective work because sometimes they're not here, sometimes you don't know where they are. And so it's a matter of working with the admin assistants in our district, which I have to tell you are amazing women. They know their kids, they know where they are, they know the families. They have a huge part in this. And then it's also, which is kind of a fun thing, I do get to work with other districts because there are about 4 or 5 other districts that we're back and forth trying to locate our kids. Do you have this student? No, where do you know where that one went? And so we work pretty well together, and that's kind of fun to have that network of people. But it's a matter of locating the students and making sure they're in attendance.
Well, and you do a fabulous job with that, Char. And Char gets me every day during the Third Friday count, or before and after. Where are we at? And where we are currently at with the Clinton Community School District, we're still on the declining enrollment trend, as we've seen over the last decade or so, and it's going to continue to be that way really until our 5th grade class kind of gets up to the high school, where we're going to see a stabilization of our enrollment. Just for example, last year we graduated for the class of 2021, 88 students, and we brought in 53 in our 4K this year. Of course, some of that 4K class has open and rolled out, which we typically have seen, and then when they become 5K, we generally get them back. But nevertheless, we are seeing a decline in our enrollment. Most of that is resident enrollment. We actually needed you to have more babies, Char, is really what we needed. How many kids do you have that are Clintonite graduates, and then how many grandchildren do you have?
Well, all 5 of my children graduated from Clinton High School, as did my husband and myself, so that speaks well for how much we love Clinton. And out of my 20 grandchildren, currently 7 of them are in this building alone. The 2 others are in the other buildings, and 1 has graduated. 2 have graduated from Clinton so far.
Nice. Well, thank you for
I've
that
done my
lineage.
part.
Yes, you've done your part, absolutely. And you've done more than just your part, Char. You are an amazing employee for the district. I thank you so much for everything that you do. Congratulations on being the shout out. Is there something you really want to say about your time in Clinton, about how things are going?
Obviously I love Clinton. I love that my shirt says it all. Once a Cougar, always a Cougar. I love this community. I love the kids. I love the kids. I love just working with the staff. We have amazing staff. I don't think that we don't shout that out enough. The flexibility, and they're just great people to work with. And of course, I love the parents and the community. And this is home. Well, you can't get rid of me that easy.
Yeah, and we love you, Char. So thank you for everything you do. Congratulations on the shout out, and go Cougars.
Go Cougars.